Hello everybody and welcome back into Rogers Place here from Edmonton, Alberta. The Edmonton Oilers and the Toronto Maple Leafs facing for the first of two times this season. It's here from Edmonton tonight. Oilers are going in alternate home orange, the Maple Leafs in regular away white. Here we go from Edmonton. McDavid versus Matthews, and Nurse picks it up and gives it away to Nylander right off the bat. Here's Nylander, drops it off Matthews, he shoots, he's stopped by Koskinen. Rebound from behind the goal. Drop back, played over. Here's a shot by Dermott. That's tipped in front, and that actually might be Mike Smith in the net. Here's Bunting dropping it back. Nylander gives it away. Zach Hyman for Edmonton. In against his former team. He shoots. He stopped in the rebound as well. Jack Campbell solid on that. Here's Bunting. Up to Dermott. He plays it just inside the Edmonton zone. McDavid taken down. Oilers are going to have the first power play of the game, as Connor McDavid is tripped by Michael Bunting. Maple Leafs coming off I don't know how to explain it. A huge win, but a win that no one saw coming. It was the last game against the Vancouver Canucks, playing on a back-to-back. They played the night before against the Jackets and beat the Jackets 5-2. They came into Vancouver, they won 3-1. They were trailing to the Canucks 1-0 in the third, and they scored 3 goals in the final minute. And it was just something else. Here's a shot, scores! Puljujarvi got control, slaps it home, it's a power play goal. Edmonton opens up the scoring, 4:19 into period one. Well, the Edmonton Oilers will enjoy that. It's a power play goal. And it didn't take long for Puljujarvi. Here's a shot, stopped by Campbell, goes to the corner. Riley looks up ice. Maple Leafs taking on the Calgary Flames next in Calgary, and then Winnipeg to finish off the road stand. Here's Austin Matthews, plays it wide of the Edmonton net. That bounces to Smith. He plays it out to Bouchard. Bouchard bumped by Bunting in the zone. Draisaitl taken down. Here's Hopkins. Kyler Yamamoto. Matthews plays it back behind the Toronto goal. Bounce right in front and a stop by Campbell. Here's William Nylander. Right wing it in. Far side meeting there, but Draisaitl there first to the puck for Edmonton. Bunting steals it, wraps around, and a stick stop by Smith. Bouchard. Matthews. Here's Nugent Hopkins. He's taken down at center. Nylander plays it back in on goal, easily steered aside by Smith. Nurse in the corner takes a bump. Bunting again giving him problems. Darnell Nurse. Here's Yamamoto. Oilers can't clear. Tavares to Riley. Set to Brody. He fires, and a stop up high by Mike Smith. 9:04 to go in the opening frame. Edmonton leads 1-0. Oilers have started this game definitely the better team. Toronto trying to get that energy back since giving up the first goal of the game. Draw one by Tavares. Brody fires. That goes high and wide. Tavares taken down. No call. And Ceci picks up the puck. And he's being chased for it. Zach Hyman turns it over. Mitch Marner for Toronto. Back in the zone. Had it, lost it. Gets it back. Goes to the net with a shot. And Mike Smith with the stop again, holding on for Edmonton. 7:06 to go in the opening frame. Edmonton leads 1-0 on the McDavid versus Matthews. Yeah, this is going to be a great game. It doesn't matter the final score. It's just entertaining to watch. Two Canadian rivals going back and forth. Muzzin to Brody. He fires, and another easy save for Smith. There's no traffic in front. There's no tip to the net. It's just a simple shot to the chest, and they need to change that. Brody plays it inside the far corner, bounces. Kashe was going after it. Duncan Keith to it first to Puljujarvi. Has the Edmonton goal here in the first. Kampf playing it in. Engvall. Kashe just inside. Kampf gets it back. Puljujarvi off his stick. Engvall bumps him off the puck. Here's Connor McDavid again. Tripped the first time to the net. He's stopped by Campbell. Was able to walk right on in. Kashe up to Brody. 2.5 to go in the opening period. Toronto just gets it inside the zone. Keith in the corner takes a hit. Here's Engvall to the front. David Kampf. He's stopped by Smith. It's there somewhere. Bouncing around, and Ceci gets it up to Ryan. Ryan to Puljujarvi. Big hit, and Puljujarvi's taken down. Engvall clears it ahead. Up for Jason Spezza to beat out the icing call. He does. Plays it in front to Kashe on the backhand. He's stopped by Smith. Rebound got by him, but not in. Here's another shot. Sandin. And Mike Smith will hold on with 3.3 seconds to go in the opening period. Toronto pressing, but Mike Smith has been the better of the two goaltenders here in this period. Edmonton Oilers have their only goal on the power play. Here's the face-off, one back by Edmonton. Bouchard gives it away. Simmons runs out of time to take that shot. Period comes to an end. It's 1-0 Edmonton after 1. Oilers got outplayed towards the later half of that first period, but they hold the 1-0 lead after 1. Shots to goal 9 for the Maple Leafs with none, 6 for the Oilers with 1. Hits are 6-3 Toronto. Faceoffs 4-2 Edmonton. Oilers 1 for 1 on the power play. Toronto didn't have one. We go to the second. Oilers lead 1-0. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Oil Country in Rogers Place, Edmonton. Oilers lead 1-0 through the first 20 thanks to Jesse Puljujarvi. Draw one back by Edmonton. Just started the period. Nurse to Bouchard. In with McDavid. Breakaway. He's stopped by Campbell. Given away. Matthews has it back. Plays it up to William Nylander. Taken down. Matthews after McDavid for the puck. And he's having some words with Connor McDavid. And now the Oilers get it back. Here's a chance. Oilers in. Moving. Chance. And that's going to be a penalty against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Interference will be the call. Edmonton back to the power play. They're 1 for 1 on the night. Matthews will go off for 2 minutes. Face off here. One back by the Oilers. Barry fires. Another stop. Campbell. Riley not out. Hyman there. Moves in. He's stopped by Campbell. Hyman again. Another penalty coming to the Leafs. Suge Hopkins centers off a Leaf stick. And Edmonton is going on a 5-on-3. Yeah, you can just see on the play, Brody gets out of position, and by getting back in position, he takes a penalty for interference. Now the Edmonton Oilers, 2 men up. 5-on-3 for Edmonton early in the second. Draw one back, Draisaitl centers. That shot is stopped by Campbell. That's how they scored the first power play goal. Puljujarvi in. He scores! His second of the game. Jesse Puljujarvi. It's a 5-on-3 tally. Edmonton's up 2-0. His second of the night. Oh, the Edmonton Oilers enjoying the power play right now. And it is 2-0. Here they come. Hyman a shot. And Campbell makes the stop. Kampf picks it up and plays it down the ice. Smith controls for Edmonton. Behind the goal is Tyson Barrie. Barrie ahead to Zach Hyman. Big hit. Leafs get it back and clear it in. Draisaitl up to McDavid. Here come the Oilers again. McDavid to Hopkins. He's stopped by Campbell. Leafs get it back. Sandin to Marner. Up ahead to Kampf. Drops it. Gave it away. Hyman. He fires. Another glove save by Jack Campbell. Marner picks it up, plays it down the ice. That'll do it for the Edmonton power play. They're 2 for 3 on the night. Barrie across to Hyman. Big hit, and Morgan Riley trying to get the puck back. Draisaitl. Here's Barrie. Big hit. Hopkins moves in, turns it over to Sandin. Leafs can't get it up ice. Hyman centers. McDavid stopped by Campbell. Kampf. Here's TJ Brody playing it back to the point, and again Connor McDavid. He takes off. McDavid. He scores! It's going to be no goal. It's waved off for goaltender interference. We're going to move in and then opens the legs of Jack Campbell, squeaks it right between, but I think it's interference. This is going to be no goal. Call on the ice is no goal. So Edmonton does not go ahead to a 3-0 lead. It's still 2-0 here in the second period. Draw one back. Oilers control of Bouchard. Clears it in. Dermott after it for Toronto in the far corner. Nylander gets it ahead. Here's Darnell Nurse being chased for the puck. Nurse ahead. Warren Foegele moving in. Trying to center. He shoots it. Stopped by Jack Campbell. Played out in front. Cassian stopped. Another chance. Foegele centers. Another save. Jack Campbell. Wow. Big amount of stops there. He keeps them all out. It's an icing call against Toronto. Jack Campbell was spectacular on that shift. If it wasn't for him, it would be 3, maybe 4-0 right now. Mike Smith had to make some big saves in the first. Toronto hasn't done anything here in the second period. Bouchard fires. Another stop. Campbell off the boards and not out. Bunting up to Matthews. Now they do get it out. 8.5 to go in the period. Austin Matthews against Ryan going for the puck. Ryan plays it to Warren Foegele. Back finding Nurse. Here's Darnell Nurse through center. Looks up ice and finds Zach Cassian. He goes to the net. Cassian winding up for a shot. Won't get it. Gets it back. Find Foegele. He goes to the net. He's stopped by Jack Campbell. Nylander. Foegele back to Nurse. Over Bouchard. Cassian. Shot is blocked through traffic in front. Matthews. Here's Morgan Riley. Turns it over. Goes back behind the net. 5 minutes to go in the period. Edmonton up 2-0. Ritchie plays it down the ice. Both Oiler goals are on the power play. Here's Nurse. Looking ahead, finding Ryan. Ryan in over the Toronto line on the right wing, deep in the corner. Big hit by Jake Muzzin, stealing the puck back for Toronto. Plays it up ice to Spezza, made it to the stick of Nugent Hopkins, and the Oilers take control. Yamamoto, poke back out, Hopkins had it. Spezza, he plays it ahead to Wayne Simmons, rolls off his stick. Hopkins gets it back, lost it. Simmons moves in and poked away by Mike Smith. Yamamoto, Nugent Hopkins, Toronto trying to get the puck back in the zone. They circle and now they do get it in. It's Ritchie, 30 seconds to go in the period. Drop back to TJ Brody. Brody looks, he fires, blocked through traffic in front. Bouchard has it back. And time runs out inside this second period for the Maple Leafs. Simmons one last shot, but he was offside. And they're going to have a fight. Wayne Simmons and Darnell Nurse. And Simmons gets the fist going. Nurse gets one back in there. Simmons continues to pound away, and Nurse falls to the ice. Simmons didn't like the call. He thought for sure he was onside. It definitely looked that way to us, too. And just no, they're saying he was offside on that shot. And with a second to go in the period, Edmonton up 2-0. And a fight stoppage. So Edmonton leads 2-0 after 2 here tonight from Rogers Place against the Maple Leafs. Yeah, Edmonton has taken control of this game tonight. The Maple Leafs haven't really found a way to break through. That first period was in favor of Toronto in terms of shots, but the chances, Edmonton still had more in that opening period. The second period definitely belonged to the Oilers. Shots a goal in this game. 11 for the Leafs, 20 for the Oilers. It's 2-0 Edmonton after 2. Hits are 13-8 Toronto. Faceoffs 11-2 Edmonton. Oilers, both their goals on the power play. They're 2 for 3. Toronto hasn't had one. We go to the third. Edmonton leads 2-0. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Rogers Place. The Edmonton Oilers lead the Leafs 2-0 after 2. But the Maple Leafs have found ways to beat the Oilers. Yep, and the Oilers, one of those teams that has struggles against Toronto. McDavid, a shot that's stopped by Campbell. Pass in front, another save as McDavid was left alone in front. Here's William Nylander. Moves in, has Michael Bunting, goes to the net with a shot and scores! Michael Bunting gets a quick rip away, and Toronto cuts the lead in half. 1:38 into the third period. It didn't take long for the Maple Leafs to strike here in the third. Bunting just snaps that one, and it was sharp over the shoulder of Smith in the back of the net. Toronto's cut the lead in half to start the third. Face-off back to center. We have a brand new game now with the Leafs on the board. Face-off won back by the Oilers. Duncan Keith to Bouchard ahead. Connor McDavid moving in. Leafs had the puck back, but Bouchard was offside for Edmonton. So the Leafs on a 4-game Canadian Western swing. Yep, they play Calgary tomorrow night. And then after that, following is Winnipeg in Winnipeg, and then back home. Here's William Nylander. Plays it over to Austin Matthews. Winds up, fires. It goes wide. Nylander after in the corner to Matthews. Austin Matthews taken down. Riley joins the rush. Puljujarvi has the puck. It's poked off his stick by Nylander. Keith gets back to it first with Puljujarvi up the wing. Puljujarvi with both Edmonton goals in this game. They're both power play goals. Here's Dermott, back to Bunting. Fans on the shot towards the net. Oilers with control in Zach Hyman. Puljujarvi gave that away to Nylander. Kerfoot looking ahead. Has the puck on his stick, being chased. Still gets it in the zone. Has Nylander, plays it across, they score! Austin Matthews got his stick on the ice, puts in his 5th of the season. The Maple Leafs have tied it here in the third. Look at where this pass is. Kerfoot sees the lane and Matthews gets the stick down. It's a tip kind of wrist shot one-timer. He puts it upstairs and the Maple Leafs have tied it here in the third. Edmonton, who's controlled this game, has blown the lead here in the third period. Maple Leafs with some good setups. McDavid turns the puck over, gets it back, goes to the net. Puljujarvi off the goal post. Trying to get the Hattie, hit iron. Riley to Kerfoot. Dermott up ahead to Mitch Marner. Here's Marner. Campbell actually got a piece of that, we found out. A shot goes high by the Maple Leafs. Dermott to Tavares. Digs it free. Tavares shoots. Blocked in front. Backhand stop. Rebound. They look for it. And it went behind the net. Riley back over. Here's Dermott. He fires over the goal as well. Marner from behind in front. Tried to center. Hopkins the only stick there. And the Oilers have control. Draisaitl, right wing, looks ahead finding Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins going to the net. Hopkins centers, it goes wide. Now behind the Leaf goal, Draisaitl in front to Hopkins. He stopped at the flex in the net. They're saying no goal again. Tyler Yamamoto got the stick on it, but there may have been contact on Jack Campbell. I think this might be a goal. It is. It's going to be a good goal, and the Oilers have a 3-2 lead. So Edmonton back in front. It's a good goal, and here's a giveaway to David Kampf off the draw. Moves in, shoots, scores! David Kampf! A quick answer, and Toronto, just like that, has tied it again. 3-3. Wow. Edmonton Oilers stunned the Maple Leafs with that last goal. And then the Leafs come right back and tie it again. 3-3. A 3-goal third period for the Toronto Maple Leafs. What a snipe that was for Kampf. His first road goal this season. Draw one back by Kampf. Try to get the pass. It's given away to Leon Draisaitl. He moves in. That's turned over. Brody up ice finding Pierre Engvall. Fakes his way through center. Trying to bring it in and over the line. Yamamoto back to it. Scored the goal-ahead goal seconds ago, but gave up the lead right after that. Here's Pierre Engvall. He goes to the net. He shoots. He's stopped by Mike Smith. 5:09 to go in the third period. Tied at 3 from Rogers Place. If the Oilers somehow end up losing this game, it's going to be a disappointment to the fans and themselves. Yeah, Edmonton has controlled this game, and they've given up 3 goals in this third period after keeping Toronto off the board for 2 periods. Here's Kampf. Puljujarvi. Pierre Engvall picks it up, and here come the Leafs again. It's Engvall. Moves in, gets around, goes to the net. He shoots, and it didn't miss by much. Kashe trying to center it back, gets it across. Engvall scores! Pierre Engvall! And Toronto has the lead after all. Their first tonight with just over 3.5 to go in the third period. Wow. What a setup by Kashe, and Engvall just slaps this away on the one-timer. Toronto's taking the lead here in the third. A 4-goal third period for the Maple Leafs. Face off here, back to center. Here's Duncan Keith, has control. He's taken down, and the Oilers going to a power play late. Down by a goal to the Maple Leafs. So the Edmonton power play will come back. They're 2 for 3 on the night, 75%. McDavid against Matthews line. Kerfoot's on the ice for this. McDavid is on the power play unit. Draw one back by Connor McDavid. Buried to Draisaitl. He fires. It goes wide. Hyman back. Draisaitl fans on the shot. That's played down the ice. Engvall racing after it. Hopkins has it along the boards. Leafs tried to dig it out shorthanded. Here's Zach Hyman. Back in on this Edmonton power play. Tyson Barrie moves in. Centers. Backhand. Stopped by Campbell. Engvall plays it down the ice to kill off penalty time. Smith plays it behind the goal and around far side for Connor McDavid. To Draisaitl. 40 seconds left on this power play. Hopkins enters his own, goes to the net. He's stopped by Jack Campbell. Played out, Jake Muzzin is there. Fans and clears, not out. Kept in, Kerfoot to Engvall. They play it down the ice. And that'll do it for the Edmonton power play. Here's Draisaitl. Has the puck and looks up ice again. In the corner. And looks and finds Hyman. They can't get it out of the zone. Hyman to Nugent-Hopkins. Still can't pull the goaltender. Nylander against Draisaitl. Trying to get that puck. Hyman. And the Oilers pull the goalie at a bad time. Nylander. Dermott over to Bunting. Puck given away. Nylander to the empty net. The Edmonton Oilers pulled the goalie at a very bad time. The Oilers were stuck with the Maple Leafs all over them for the puck, and the Leafs got the puck out of it, and they put it to the empty net. 5-3. Edmonton fans and the Oilers will have a lot to say about this mess. Nurse gives it away. Matthews. Dermott. Matthews ahead. Nylander plays it back over. Matthews through center. Bouchard. Off his stick. They get it back. McDavid. Nylander. Here's McDavid. Gets around. Plays it. That shot. Bouchard. It's stopped by Campbell. Punting gave it away. Hyman. He shoots and scores. Zach Hyman with the extra man on the ice. Gets one back for Edmonton. It's 5-4. Oh, against his former team. Zach Hyman strikes. And Toronto's only up by 1. Face-off one, Oilers bring it in with Nurse. Hopkins was going to the goal. Centers to Nurse. Glove stop, Campbell. Matthews get to the Michael Bunting. Bunting up the left wing, and he puts it to the empty net. And the Leafs again repeat. 6-4, an empty netter. And that'll put away the Oilers tonight. What a game for the Toronto Maple Leafs. A 6-goal third period for the Leafs. They were down 1-0 after 1, down 2-0 after 2. And the final score is going to end up being 6-4. Can you believe it? Draw one. It's played down the ice by the Maple Leafs. Icing with 0.2 seconds. The Oilers are going to pull the goalie because the game is pretty much over. Toronto Maple Leafs again find a way on the road to take down the opponent who was in front in the third period. This is back-to-back games. They've done it now. Vancouver had a 1-0 lead. Final minute of play. Toronto scored 3 goals. Tonight, 2-0 Edmonton brought a lead into the third. And the Leafs come out with the win 6-4. They're now 6-2-0 on the season, a 4-game winning streak. Leafs head to Calgary next and take on the Calgary Flames. Coming up now, and we don't know if you follow this, but other teams will have a look today, and the Toronto Wildhounds and the Niagara Ice Dogs. That's coming up next from Niagara.